Yes.
What a game. I was nervous watching that. I really was.
Nervous.
Me and Richard were on the desk just go rocking backwards forwards in my chair. Anyway, into this one, it is going to be MoAuba in the white kit from left to right. And Nicolas, of course, in the Basel kit from right to left. Harry, I really don't know who's going to win this one, but where MoAuba can win this is in this sort of area. We know how dangerous he can be, and he's going to put a snapshot off straight away from Pellet, but this will be cleared easily by Nicolas.
Yeah, a strong attacker is MoAuba, and the guys up there at the touchscreen broke it down perfectly. The way he sets his team up is really attacking. You look at that right back position, Dani Alves for the man on the ball at the moment. MoAuba is definitely a more attacking right back option. MLB up there, Mike LaBelle said he likes to cross the ball into the box, and Dani Alves is a perfect fullback to do that. So look out at the right back position for the German up here on the stage.
Oh, Nicolas is playing with fire right now. Allowing MoAuba in these sort of positions, he is eventually going to get it away. But we know how strong Nicolas is on the attack as well. Both these players well storied in the art of scoring goals. Ferdinand.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, look at Nicolas's goal difference. He has a 30 goal difference in the groups alone. 47 scored, just the 17 conceded. And that strong, stout defense might just be the counter here to MoAuba.
Let's see if it is. First attack for Nicolas now, developing. Hullet in the middle. He's going to feed Ronaldo. They'll actually have Vieira to his right-hand side. Chooses to go down the left-hand side, though. Good skill moves. He's going to manage to make his way into the box here with Pellet. It's across. Goal! Oh. That's very, very close. And Nicolas, with the first big opportunity, is not able to take it. Remember that one. A good opportunity there.
Is that the use of that flip-flap coming in right there from Nicolas, the Argentinian? Throwing a bit of flair on it. I like that early on. Just 10 minutes gone in the first leg. Obviously, we do play 2 legs right here, just as in the Xbox final. But, yeah, both these guys up there on the stage trading blows early on, and I think one of the key positions as well is going to be the defensive mid position for MoAuba, the German up there playing in the white kit. The guy said no Vieira for him. He's a mainstay as Vieira in most pro teams. Uses Lothar instead, so it's going to be one to watch out for. That might come back to bite him if Nicolas comes forward.
Could be, but here we go. Ferdinand looking for the feet of Cruyff, not going to quite be able to find that one. Vieira will clear this one away. Good defensive work by Nicolas. Great covering by him there. Just shutting off the lanes where he needs to. And Ronaldo now this left-hand side is going to be a release him. Hullet just couldn't get there. Pellet putting the afterburners on, going to turn, put it back onto his right foot. Has options on the edge of the box. Goes for the shot from there. He did have a couple of options to go for. That one's going to go out for a throw-in to Nicolas.
Right in the corner.
Very much so. Let's see. Can anything develop from this? Difficult to try and find much from this sort of position, but let's see. Ronaldo with the back heel is going to find nothing, and MoAuba will get this one away.
Yeah, I like the patience honestly shown by Nicolas, the Argentinian up there on the stage. Obviously, when you have the ball, you're sometimes a little bit pressured to try and play a bit more direct, but I like the way he was recycling for that attack, waiting for that perfect opportunity with Pellet. Maybe not the perfect opportunity, but the highest percentage chance for him to get a good shot away. It was a green time finish, in the end went out for a throw.
Here's R9 on the offensive. This is where MoAuba is so strong. Hullet, speaking of strength, trying to get past Kyle Walker, not going to happen. The pace helping him out there. Is he going to be able to retain it? He does. He gets it back. Ronaldo into the feet of Cristiano Ronaldo, flick up. And we've seen that before on the edge of the box. Harry, we're well experienced with MoAuba's tactics from that angle.
Don't remind me. The great use of the active first touch system there. Almost beating Nicolas, but
Ronaldo's going to get a bounce. Good opportunity there, Neuer in front. Just a little bounce that might have helped him there. But Nicolas does survive a cagey start to this game.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, both guys up there on the stage having a good couple of opportunities. It's what you like to see early on. You don't want to see one guy getting flattened. Both these guys giving it their all up there on the stage. And here's another chance for MoAuba.
Oh, it's a massive one. And that's a hair's breadth away from the left-hand post. Eusebio puts that one wide. Both players with a couple of slight opportunities, you would say. That might have been the biggest of them so far. MoAuba wastes that one. Ronaldo to Hullet. Back to Cristiano Ronaldo now. It's a good opportunity for Nicolas to get some runners away, and does so. Vieira manages to turn Hullet. And Ronaldo feeds it into Pellet. Slow, patient play by Nicolas. Something we've seen a lot this weekend. A lot of players at the top level take their time and wait for the perfect opportunity. That might be this one here. Tries to drag it across, but Ronaldo will retain it once again. Vieira, edge of the box, looking for the option. Yellow time, not going to help you from there, but Pellet will get the ball back.
Yeah, we use the term recycling attacks a lot as commentators, and what that means is just not being afraid to play it backwards if there's nothing on in front of you. Maybe Nicolas should have done it right there, and now that gives MoAuba an opportunity. But yeah, you're right. Great patience shown by Nicolas in his attacks, and he's going to need to be patient. And honestly, that's a bit of a strange position to give the ball away if you're MoAuba. I mean, maybe not just looking at the player that Nicolas was controlling in front of him, but yeah, a bit of a lapse in concentration right there. Could cost him.
Yeah, he did actually have his fallback, Dani Alves, quite far up the pitch, but does survive that slight scare. Giving it away again. Sloppy from MoAuba. Now there's going to be room down this right-hand side for Cruyff. Looking for a little bit of space to cross it in. He does have both Ronaldos in there, R9 and CR7. So deadly in the air. Hullet feeds it in Ronaldo. Pele, you were thinking about the first time shot, not going to happen. No, he is going to get a free kick. A little bit of a late call by the referee. And this is a dangerous position. It will be passed off, he thinks. But being covered here by MoAuba, but that means the box is going to get flooded. Does he go for the shot? It's going to be with R9 on the edge. Goes to the ball roll, can't quite find the space that he wanted. Back to Ronaldo on the edge of the box. This time, turns inside. Not going to happen, and Hullet gets in the way once again. He does that so well, does Ruud Hullet. Just getting in the way of any opportunities, and he's such an important player for all of these teams.
Yeah, you'll never see a team without Ruud Hullet in these kind of tournaments where everything's unlocked. He's the best defensive mid in the game, the best centre mid in the game.
Possibly one of the best players in the game. We were having this conversation backstage before. It was like, who would you rather have, R9, Eusebio,
yeah,
Pello, or Hullet? And you've got to say Hullet is going to be at the top of that list, but Dani Alves down this right-hand side will feed Eusebio, who has broken through towards the back post. Surely this is the first goal. MoAuba opens up the scoring here in the PlayStation Grand Final with a well-worked goal. Eusebio jinking and turning inside the box, finds himself with an inch of room, and R9's always winning that at the back post.
It's not vintage MoAuba. It's not the tight finish we're used to seeing from outside the box, from clear-cut opportunities, but you're right, R9 using his jumping right there, heading it into the back of the net, an advantage MoAuba. I think, honestly, that might be the longest that MoAuba's gone this tournament without scoring a goal. I mean, it took him the entire half. This guy's an absolute goal-scoring machine, and Nicolas's stout defense finally breaks there just before half-time.
Could that goal open the floodgates here? Both teams now going into the half in the first leg. And it's 1-0 to MoAuba. A cagey first start. Neither really playing flowing football, you would say. The FIFA from these two hasn't necessarily been some of the quality that we see in the Xbox final, but it just seems as if both are just trying to unlock each other, trying to think of a way to get through.
Yeah.
But neither of them figuring out too much yet, but MoAuba did find a lock that he had a key for.
Yeah, he broke the deadlock, and you say about these guys trying to figure each other out what the magic formula is. It's actually Lionel Messi onto the pitch on the right-hand side of the attacking mids for Nicolas. So maybe he's looking for his countryman, a fellow Argentinian, to just unlock the German up there on the stage.
Ooh, Hullet trying to feed it through for Eusebio there. Not going to be quite able to find it, but Nicolas is going to be able to get the ball back in the middle of the park. Dangerous opportunity here. Still has it, and Dani Alves is out of position. Looking for the quick pass because he knew a couple of defenders were pulled away.
Very scrappy. Very,
very scrappy. Just going for it, just trying to find the opportune moment, but it wasn't presented to him. Both players very scrappy, as you said, Harry, at the beginning of this second half.
And Nicolas's nickname is the Iceman. I'm not sure if that's a self-proclaimed nickname, but he's going to have to be cool as ice up there.
Big fan of Top Gun, do you think?
Maybe, or is Iceman a superhero? Is he an X-Men?
I'm not sure, Paul.
I can't remember either. But yeah, he's going to have to be cool. He's going to have to keep his head up there, because MoAuba, if he gets into that third, fourth gear, he's going to make you pay.
It's danger. Danger here. Potentially Messi is going to get in the way of that one, and his pace down the right-hand side is going to be such a threat. MoAuba is one of these guys who doesn't like to sit back and defend and take his time. He likes to attack, attack, attack.
Flag stays down.
Ronaldo down this right-hand side, looking for a little bit of room to try and find a teammate here. Vieira, edge of the box. Ronaldo there, back defending. But here it is to Messi, who is offside. And Nicolas not going to be able to find anything from that attack.
Certainly not. And we say, very scrappy affair. And we talk about MoAuba's third, fourth, fifth gear. If he starts banging in goals, then they come in bundles for him. The plus side for Nicolas at the moment, the goal machine just kept to one here. He's looking for more, but you want to try and keep MoAuba in that second gear. Don't let him push up the gears, otherwise the tide will quickly move away from you.
This could be a quick attack from Nicolas here. Hullet was momentarily out of position, but does manage to get back and keep hold of that midfield. Walker now. Looking for Messi. Is onside still. Back inside to Vieira. A little bit of space here. Finds Ronaldo. The pass catches him off guard, but Hullet towards the edge of the box. And the run from Eusebio into the box does not help him out there. I think it might be Pele, actually. Sorry, Maldini now. back into Ferdinand, and MoAuba just seems quite comfortable defending all these chances that Nicolas has had. He's had most of the possession, but he hasn't really done much with it. Every time MoAuba does go forward, he's looking dangerous. That's a good ball out to Dani Alves. What a pass that is. Pele, one-on-one. Neuer, he moves his keeper perfectly. Nicolas, the chance is still on. Eusebio to Ronaldo. Little flick up, and Maldini's always going to win that one, and he will get this away. He will just about survive. MoAuba looking the more likely in the PlayStation Grand Final. And Maldini just about gets in the way of that green timed finesse that we've seen go in so many times from MoAuba.
Yeah, so many times we see him hit that green, and you can see changing to that 4-2-2 as Mike Labelle set up there at the touchscreen. He switches into that kind of formation often, very fluid in his formation changes.
Do you think that's maybe a little bit dangerous at this stage in the game? We're only in the first like 65 minutes in. Do you really want to be showing all your cards at this point, or do you just want to start playing your game?
The issue for Nicolas is at the moment is that think of how many chances he's had against MoAuba at the moment. You know, something's clearly not working. If you figure out in the first leg, then maybe that's something you can amend for the second. If he gets another goal, obviously we're all tied up. There's only one down.
Oh, big head by Ronaldo. Matthias is going to find himself in acres of space, and once again, and finds the top left corner at his second chance. And we'll put it in. A good goal by MoAuba, but where was the defenders? Matthias left all alone, and somewhat fortunate to get the second opportunity, but takes it well either way. MoAuba now looking to put his place in that cross-console grand final.
Looking to pick up the 1,500 Global Series points as well. We questioned leaving Vieira out of your team, and I think Mike Labelle again off of the touchscreen said that it was MoAuba who got a red card with Vieira, and that's why he started using Matthias. But I mean, it's clearly come good there. I mean, he's put the goal in the back of the net.
Opportunity here, and what a shot that is. That's going to be Neuer pulling off the save, and Nicolas snapping at that one. I think you can miss the time, but here we go. Goal. And the header in is saved by Neuer very easily. But there's times where Nicolas is rushing these attacks. I mean, that shot there from Ronaldo that's got the corner, just came from nothing and did force a good save out, but you feel as if he's maybe snapping a little bit here. He is only 2 down, and we've seen bigger comebacks than that, but here we go. MoAuba wanting to add to the tally now. Hullet into Cruyff, looking for the space, and does see it behind. Is he going to be able to get there? Jordi Alba does just that. Cruyff couldn't get the free kick, but chooses to play on. Hullet back to Jordi Alba. Good exchange of passes. Just trying to unlock this defense once again. MoAuba
So patient.
He went for that time finesse we know he's so good at. Eusebio heading that backwards. Has to be careful, and Hullet will pick up the pieces and send Messi on his way.
Yeah, look out this right-hand side. The last 2 or 3 attacks from Nicolas have come down this right-hand side. He's obviously trying to find Messi. He's using Messi as a catalyst for the rest of his attacks, but it's not working at the moment.
Cruyff down this left-hand side, looking for the cross. He's not going to get a second bite at it either. That one is going to be cleared away, but Nicolas, he feels a little bit flat here. It has to be said. MoAuba has been well in control of this game, and that lead does show that. But here we go. We've got Messi on the right-hand side. There's men over here. He's going to put it into the box. Oh. Neuer just about gets there ahead of Pele. That could have been an opportunity there to get this one back, but he's giving it away. CR7 now has men in front of him, but a good win in the end by MoAuba. Eusebio puts it out to Hullet. Back to CR7, a little bit of room in front of him. Don't want to give him this option. Eusebio, second opportunity. Great save by Neuer. MoAuba relying on his countryman Neuer to keep him in this one. He's well in the lead still, though. Neymar can't get through. Ferdinand's there.
Nicolas starting to loosen up there on the stage, and you can see the drag backs, the skill moves, they're really working out for him.
It's a good ball, and a thunderous header. 2-1 now as Nicolas halves the deficit as Cristiano Ronaldo gives him a lifeline in this first leg with an absolute bullet.
Absolute bullet it is. And again, it's the skill moves unlocking the goal for Nicolas. Winning the corner thanks to the drag back from CR7. The shot, I believe it was from Eusebio, forces the save from Neuer, and then the goal from the corner. Maybe that's what Nicolas needs. Maybe he needs to start putting a bit of flair out there on the pitch. It certainly worked out for him then, and gets that goal back. You might just feel like that could be a telling goal. Maybe MoAuba looking to bounce back immediately here before the second leg even starts.
Does that set this tie on fire? Cruyff now. MoAuba looking for an opportunity at the back post. Ronaldo can reach it, but not quite get his foot wrapped around the ball. 87 minutes in. And the game has started to heat up a little bit here, Harry.
Yes, it has. And it's no surprise Nicolas scoring a goal, and both these guys scoring, honestly, considering we know MoAuba's goal-scoring pedigree. Nicolas obviously scoring those 47 goals in groups. That was a long time ago now, and he's coming forward again.
Messi having a little look down this right-hand side. As you would expect, the pace causing all sorts of problems, but MoAuba will get this one away. Jordi Alba, good flowing football from him. The German moving forward now with Cruyff. Can he add another goal to his tally before the second leg? Matthias, he's got options in front of him. Slowly walking this ball forward. Pull it, edge of the box, finds Cruyff, on mark, bottom left corner. Fantastic work by MoAuba. He sold the right-hand side, finesse, empowers it into the bottom left.
And that's a near identical goal, I do believe we saw from MoAuba in the semi-final. That low-driven shot near post. Again, the green timed finish. Absolutely pivotal for MoAuba in making that goal work, and that's the instant response he needed and he wanted, he was looking for at the end of that first leg. And Nicolas, those two attacking mids behind the two strikers, seems to be favourable, and maybe that's how he changes it up. He was playing for, I believe, most of the second half in the last game with that formation, with Messi on that right-hand side. Not sure if he's gone with him again. No, it's Cruyff to start, so it's going to be interesting. Like you say, Chris, how does he change the game? Because obviously the first half of this entire tie, the first leg, was won by MoAuba, and that can't happen again.
It can't, and an early goal would be good for Nicolas here. He's going to, as you said, get that little rub of the green. And that is exactly the start you want if you're a fan of the Argentinian man on the stage right now. Second leg, 1-0. MoAuba pinned back a little bit here.
3 minutes, 30 seconds in game.
There's that rub of the green, you said.
Fortunate 50-50 ball that was more often than not in the first leg falling to MoAuba. Now falls to Nicolas. And this tie is blown wide open. That 2-goal advantage down to just 1. It's halved by Nicolas.
Not a cagey start to this game whatsoever.
Oh, no.
It's exactly what we wanted. Sandro now down this left-hand side, back into Hullet. MoAuba wants to answer back instantly, restore that 2-goal lead that he found at the end of the first game. Sandro now, he's going to actually have Ronaldo, we know. This is where MoAuba can be dangerous. Eusebio, he faked the shot, back to Ronaldo. Good patient play by MoAuba. Once again, the German not able to pay off this time. And it's going to give you a chance here for Nicolas to counter-attack.
Yeah, very, I want to say, fortunate that MoAuba didn't again get that 50-50 after that shot, but it was good build-up there from MoAuba. And good to see he's not lacking confidence. Both these guys play attacking football, and I have no doubt we're going to see more goals.
Oh, 100%. Nicolas will start to have to throw a few more men forward as time does go on, but plenty of FIFA left to play. Vieira here in the middle, going to find a good pass to Cruyff, actually went for the shot from there. Is it going to be retrieved by Nicolas? It is. Pele into Hullet, good flowing football. Finds Ronaldo, can't quite get past Ferdinand there. To be in the story, I mean, the centre-backs, Ferdinand has been the mainstay for a lot of these guys, and he's been fantastic for everybody so far this weekend. And great card. If you got the coins, I don't. I do suggest a Rio Ferdinand in your team.
This is one of the things I thought that Nicolas might try and exploit when Dani Alves is pushed up the pitch there for MoAuba. Try and get in behind him on that left-hand side, and that was the case right there, and instead he's flipping it over to the right-hand side. I like this a lot.
There we go with Kyle Walker. He's going to have to push his full-backs up the pitch if he wants to try and get a goal back here. Nicolas, he feels that way. Cruyff to Ronaldo. It's a good move. R9, edge of the box. The green finish came in. Oh, he's going to get it again! Yes, he is. Another opportunity. Another rebound goes in his direction. And Pele, with a goal at his mercy, is always going to score that. 3-3 in this tie. And it is really starting to heat up now.
All tied up thanks to that shot. And it's like you said, sometimes the balls bounce in your favour. Wasn't going his way in the first leg. Here in the second, 2 goals within 20 minutes in game for Nicolas, the Argentinian. That is going to tie this entire tie up 3-3. 2-0 in the second leg. And the momentum well and truly in favour of Nicolas.
100%. He's being so much better in this second leg. He's passing fluidly. The runs have been fantastic. The shots have been great. As said, finding that little bit of luck, but not much luck needed for this opportunity. He built that all himself, but a good save out of Manuel Neuer. The corner precedes it. Cruyff, Sandro's going to put it up in the air. Who's going to win this one? It will be MoAuba. A little bit of respite for him as Neuer gets a hold of the ball.
Bit of a wry smile from MoAuba up there as he just feels things aren't going in his way at the moment. And with it all tied up, if you are MoAuba, this 4-2-2 for Nicolas has been really, really the difference maker in the second half of the first leg and the first half of this second leg. 4-2-2 is doing him all kinds of wonders at the moment.
It's been fantastic for him. He may well run that one out and does.
At what point, if you're MoAuba, you can see him right there just taking a little second to compose himself.
Do you make a change?
You make a change, do you? Maybe mirror the 4-2-2. Not sure what MoAuba really has up his sleeve. Obviously, Nicolas adapting very well here in the PS4 final.
So MoAuba's making too many mistakes here, though. Giving the ball away. R9 turns inside. Maldini does read it very, very well. And the German will try and get this one away. He's been pretty much camped in his own half yet. Through no fault of his own.
Yes, great pressing, great pressure, honestly.
But that's what happens. This is what happens when you send so many men forward. Nicolas, he drew it up, but Ronaldo can just give MoAuba the lead once again. The defense just nowhere to be seen. They vanished. And MoAuba takes the opportunity with lethal precision.
Hand slaps all round from R9 with the celebration. And honestly, if you're Nicolas, you move the keeper the right way. You're thinking the keeper maybe does better right there, but that's again MoAuba using R9 to great effect, restoring his lead. Nicolas forever chasing the game, but because he was chasing the game, the pressure from the defense left that quick 1-2 passing, and look at this again. Oh, unfortunate not to get the touch off there with CR7. This is back and forth.
Both defenses just choosing to not be playing in this game, which makes fantastic FIFA. A great game so far between these two. Here we go again, MoAuba now. He hasn't had many opportunities, but when he has, he's looked very, very dangerous, and he's going to be giving this one away here. Nicolas Pelé running forward. He thought the shot could have been on, but Hullet will dispossess him. And potentially an opportunity for a counter-attack.
I think in MoAuba, maybe just with Pelé right there, use the finesse, use that time finishing that he's done so well. Is he onside here? Yep, flag stays down for Cruyff, so another recycle of the attack.
Vieira now. He can't get past Hullet. Cannot get past.
Not many can.
Walker back to Vieira. Second bite of the cherry again past Hullet. Succeeds this time. Pelé finds its way back to Vieira. Just building. Just waiting for that opportune moment. That wasn't it. Pelé finds the pass to Hullet. And a break is on from MoAuba here. We've seen the last break was devastating. Free kick going to come in. I think that should just be a yellow for Rio Ferdinand. I hope so. We don't want anything to spoil the tie too much.
Yep. Wouldn't be surprised to see anything more than a yellow, and it is a yellow in the end. But we speak about MoAuba's clinicality. Again, is that a word? I know I just made it up. We're going to go with it. His clinical nature. You don't need to get so many opportunities if you're MoAuba, because he is so clinical. We saw in the semi-final against Iago, he had less shots. He had less passes completed even, and it doesn't matter, as long as he gets his one opportunity, he's going to take it.
Ronaldo does have CR7 in front of him, but Hullet to his right-hand side. Cruyff going to be dispossessed by Alexandro. An opportunity for MoAuba to get this one away. Good pass forward to R9. There's white shirt streaming forward here. He chooses to recycle the attack. Dani Alves, we've said, can be one of these players that divides opinions. We've seen his attacking prowess is fantastic, but his work rates do let him down a little bit, and that's why a lot of players don't play with him, and they stick with Kyle Walker. But that attack was started by him, and Ronaldo shrugging off Ferdinand. Sandro finds Matthias on the edge of the box, not the guy you want there, and Hullet. I feel like I'm repeating myself here, but he's shutting it down again. And the pass is on. And does find Ronaldo backwards and forwards here, Harry, and what a pass that is. It's absolutely electric. Pelé towards the edge of the box. Ronaldo! Nicolas ties it up, it's magic. 4-4 now, and the break is devastating from the Argentinian. Backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. Who's going to get an established lead, Harry?
This McGeady spin right there, absolutely key. Although it doesn't fake out the defender, it allows the passing option to be available for Nicolas. And what a pass it was to find the man who sticks it in the back of the net. That man, CR7. We're all tied up going into the break. The referee surely will blow his whistle now.
Oh,
baby.
Well, how do we separate these two? Nicolas has been dominant in the second leg.
And you could say that about Yago in the semi-final, and it was MoAuba who defeated that Argentinian. He has another man from Argentina to defeat here in the PS4 final. I'll tell you what, this is, I'm out of breath, to be honest with you.
Stick with a 4-2-2 if I was Nicolas. It seems to be working much more. Yes, you are leaving yourself really at a disadvantage at the back, but his football going forward has been sensational. He needs to stick at it.
Maybe even call off on the pressing, maybe switch to some different custom tactics, maybe just play a bit more possession rather than trying to press for as soon as you lose possession. And maybe that might be the difference maker, because you remember MoAuba's goal in this second leg all came from the high pressing of the defense from Nicolas, so you've got to watch out for it.
Oh, Ronaldo, a little bit of room. Yeah, looking for the pass through to Hullet. Maybe if you want to swap those roles there, could have been an opportunity for a really good chance for the German. Right now, Nicolas pushes forward. We've seen fantastic attacking football from him so far. And Ronaldo has found his way through. Could this be a dagger? And it might just be! Bodies on the line. And MoAuba survives. A corner coming in though. Messi to the front post to Sandro, who tries to feed it off to an attacker. And MoAuba will somehow survive, and he'll somehow get it away, and there's potentially a counter-attack on here. He might recycle it now, but Hullet striding forward has Sandro to his left. And not many attacking opportunities coming forward, but we said he doesn't need many of them. He hasn't had many of them, though.
No, certainly not. And credit to MoAuba's defensive capabilities there, bringing the keeper out, shutting down that angle. Very unfortunate if you're Nicolas that two players in front blocked the shot off.
Oh, look at this. He can't get through. Ferdinand is there to shut it down. Messi's pass into the centre was fantastic, but Neuer
so much pressure
shuts this down. Indeed, it's just so fast. MoAuba can't react to it at times. And the 4-2-2 has been an absolute revelation for Nicolas.
Really has. That pressure is the difference right now between the first tie and the second leg. A chance there for a first time. You can see Nicolas shake his head. He's expecting a better opportunity than that, and that is the difference though. I mean, look at this, it's 3-1 right now here in the second leg. The first leg was mostly MoAuba. Nicolas really struggling to find his feet, and now, like you say, this 4-2-2, the pressing high up the pitch, not giving MoAuba time to build his attacks, might just be the solution here for Nicolas.
Hullet in the middle, challenged by Hullet. Cristiano Ronaldo will win that ball back in, try to push forward, but MoAuba now wins about a little bit of a scrappy affair in the middle. Not much to separate these two. We've got 30 in-game minutes to go, and Dani Alves is on his bike down the right-hand side. Not much energy left. Back to Eusebio, who can't find the pass. Nicolas now. It's his game to lose, do you feel? Because he seems to have been the more active, but you've got to wonder how much energy do some of these players have left. There's been a lot of movement forward. It's looking like a decent amount at least. CR7 will release Pele down the side, who was looked tired, but let's see what he can do here. Try. Oh, it's fantastic.
What a drag back.
He's done so well. The ball in's good as well. A crucial deflection by Maldini, and MoAuba survives once again.
To answer your previous question, Chris, you can tell MoAuba at the moment playing a dangerous game because of how high Nicolas is pressing up the pitch, but it's a potential 3-on-3 at the back right here. I'll come back to my point. In fact, Mateus is just going to slow this game down, and you can see MoAuba's intention, try and beat the man immediately, but the pressing from Nicolas is so well, playing very aggressive on those interceptions, maybe a custom tactic coming in right there from Nicolas to make that happen, and MoAuba trying to beat a man. That's not his game. His game is those clear-cut chances around the box, and finally, we see the pause come in. What changes?
He's been very direct, MoAuba. Very direct, so potentially a change in the middle, but it just does seem to be a change coming from Nicolas there. MoAuba maybe not necessarily thinking of anything, but Nicolas, look at the stats, has dominated this game. 3 goals, 9 shots, 8 on target. Whereas MoAuba, still a 50% conversion rate from MoAuba in terms of shots is good, but he just needs more of them. That's the thing.
All it takes is one, though. All it takes is one for MoAuba. Again, I have to keep coming back to it. That semi-final versus Jago, he was down in almost every single statistics after those 2 legs that they played, and still came out a clear-cut victor. I think it was 7 goals from 9 shots on target. That's a hell of a conversion rate, and that's something that MoAuba is famous for, those timed finishes. He might, again, be the best timed finisher in FIFA 19, so Nicolas has to be careful.
Hullet. With the chip ball forward, is Nicolas going to be able to get there? Manuel Neuer.
Classic Neuer.
Comes flying out with a Superman punch. This one will get away from MoAuba. Good attacking play, has a little bit of room down this left-hand side. He's going to have a room for Cruyff. The goalkeeper's coming. Oh my God! What? Hold on. Has he saved that?
How's that allowed?
That's a red card, surely, ref. What's going on there? Anyway, we'll ignore that happened. The free kick coming in.
I don't think that
he's went for it. So
I don't think the shot, honestly, in that one-on-one situation is the right route to take if you're MoAuba. Why not ball roll it around the Russian goalkeeper, take it around and use a skill move, something?
Did he save that with his hand?
It certainly looked like it.
Anyway, we'll get back into it. A fantastic move by MoAuba.
Controversy here in London, Chris. I love it. It's
controversy.
Spicy.
Neymar down this left-hand side. Nicolas now an opportunity to take the lead. And he does so for the first time in this game. It's 5-4. And Eusebio is accurate. Nicolas now has the lead and MoAuba has it all to do with 15 in-game minutes to go. Couldn't have put it anywhere else that Neuer couldn't have reached it.
It's a great header from Eusebio, a great finish. Just the finish that Nicolas needed. 15 in-game minutes. Plus added time is all MoAuba has. You can see immediately switching from that ultra-attacking to the defensive for Nicolas. We are watching through Nicolas's console, so...
I mean, the fact that he's been playing ultra-attacking when it was 4-4...
That would just be for custom tactics, I believe, Chris.
I suppose so, I suppose. Hold it, edge of the box for MoAuba now. Can he tie this one up? Henry!
Oh, that's a rare time finish miss from MoAuba.
Corner ball does come in, though. The deflection sends it out. Pull it into the mixer towards Cruyff. Ronaldo's going to find it there. Eventually bundles it over the line and the German ties things up. 10 in-game minutes to go and we cannot separate these two in the PlayStation Grand Final.
MoAuba just...
It was just bodies, just throw bodies at it, see what happens.
Look at the player cam. He knows he's so fortunate to get that goal. Again, it's not vintage MoAuba. He misses the time finish. We were speaking and bigging him up so much about his time finishing. That right there, that's just fortunate, you want to say? Amazing. What a game.
What a game indeed. Well, we asked if this one could live up to the Xbox Grand Final. Still a little bit of a way to go, though. Neymar, ball in once again. Eusebio is there. He's been so dangerous going forward. With the headers in the box, he's only little, but a hell of a jump on him.
Sounds like me.
I don't know if you have a jump. Do you? Are you that athletic?
I'll show you after this.
Oh, okay, excellent. Alves down this right-hand side to Hullet. I have no idea which way this one's going. MoAuba has had very little opportunity in this game, but every time he's made it count. But speaking of opportunities, here goes Nicolas down this left-hand side. Eusebio's unmarked in the middle, and Manuel Neuer pounces on it. Backwards and forwards, end to end.
I just thought that might be another goalkeeper blunder if Neuer doesn't pick that ball up. Luckily he does, and it's safe as houses for MoAuba. 2 in-game minutes. Is there a final twist in the tail?
Cruyff, back to Ronaldo. MoAuba, it's perfect, FIFA!
Oh, the movement from Nicolas is vital.
Unbelievable. Pull it to Jordi Alba, not long left. We're in the dying seconds, Maldini fires it across, there's nobody there. Nicolas is able to get a goal kick. And there's 3 minutes from it. Harry, I'm out of breath. These grand finals have been sensational, but it might not be over. A potential opportunity for Nicolas, but MoAuba will snuff this one out. 1 minute to go of normal time, and there might be one more stab at it. Messi, Eusebio, to Ronaldo, to Neymar! Nicolas steals it from the death. We're not far from King's Cross here in London, and he's come straight out of platform 9 3/4 because that's absolutely magic.
Absolute scenes in London in the last breath of the game. Nicolas with the goal that will see him be your PS4 champion.